This video is designed to improve your knowledge of hacksaws. At the end of this video, you should be able to name the parts of a hacksaw, select the correct blade for a given task, and demonstrate correct hacksawing techniques. Most hand hacksaws have frames that are adjustable to take different lengths of blade. The most common length is 300 millimeters. The main parts of a hacksaw are the handle, the bow, the blade holding piece, and the tension piece. The blade holding and tension pieces have square shanks to allow them to be set in any one of 4 positions. This is useful for some special or unusual hacksawing, such as cutting through car exhaust pipe or cutting close to a face. When fitting a blade, hook the blade onto the hardened steel pins on the blade holding and tension pieces. Take up the slack and then tighten the nut to apply tension to the blade. Usually 3 full turns is sufficient to prevent the blade from twisting during use. A check should be made that the teeth on the blade are pointing forward as the hacksaw cuts on the forward stroke only. But make sure that the hardened steel pins enter the blade from the same side, or the blade will not sit in line with the bow, causing a crooked cut. Hacksaw blades are made from either low tungsten or high-speed steel. High-speed steel blades provide for fast cutting and maximum blade life. Flexible type blades are hardened on the cutting edge only to resist breakage. A fully hardened blade may shatter during use, causing serious injury. The size of the teeth is directly related to the pitch or number of teeth per inch. The standard pitch of teeth are 14, 18, 24 and 32 teeth per inch. When cutting soft material, use a coarse pitch blade to give ample chip clearance. But on harder material, use a finer pitch blade to give sufficient cutting points in contact with the work. On thin sections, use the finest pitch to make sure that a minimum of 3 consecutive teeth are in contact with the work at all times. To produce a good cut, a firm grip and proper stance is essential when hacksawing. The master hand must grip the handle firmly with the index finger pointing along the bow to keep the hacksaw vertical. The other hand grips the bow in a comfortable position to help guide the hacksaw. A balanced stance is important, with your body 400 to 500 millimeters from the object to be cut. To start a cut, use either your thumb or fingers to guide the blade along the cutting line. The blade angle should be about 10 degrees to the cutting surface. Push the hacksaw forward, not downward, and release pressure on the rearward stroke. The correct sawing rate is 50 to 60 strokes per minute. Slow down and reduce pressure as you near the end of your cut, or the saw may cut through and you will injure your knuckles on the vise. Now finally, before starting a cut, check that the work is clamped securely and as close as practical to where the cut is to be made. The edge to be cut must always be in the vertical position. Check that there are no blunt or broken teeth. Make sure that the blade is not twisted. Always make sure that the correct pitch of saw teeth has been selected, that they are facing in the right direction, and that the blade is tensioned correctly. A new blade must not be used to finish an existing cut, or the new blade will become blunt during the first few strokes. If your blade becomes blunt or breaks during a cut, make a new cut beside the existing cut, or cut from the other side. Other points to consider are: do not allow your attention to wander, nor use a twisting or jerky sawing action. Hacksawing correctly and close to a given line will save you a lot of time and effort in filing and finishing at a later date.